She's really smart. She sounds like she's got the right idea about things. I really support what she's up to, and I think it's fabulous.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be reacting to a couple of videos that I have been sitting on for a little while because I'm just kind of shocked that this has become the trans community, and I'm going to show you why people are starting to get seriously fed up with this stuff, as well as I am, and many actual transsexual people who are pushing back on this because it's not helping us in any way, shape, or form. And these people are not trans. They are something else. And, you know, again, I just want to keep saying this over and over. I don't care how you identify. I don't care what you need to do for yourself. I don't care about your fetish. I don't care about what turns you on, what doesn't turn you on. All of that stuff happens to be in a private space. But when you start bringing that over and infiltrating it into the trans space, that happens to be a very, very, very debilitating disorder that hurts many of us, and then you come into it and start pretending like you're trans and doing things that have never been done in this community before, I have an obligation to call you out. Whether you like it or not, whether the trans community likes it or not, I don't care. This stuff is literally a joke. Not only that, it's affecting young people on so many levels, and I'm going to show you in one of the videos how it is affecting young people. And we're not even talking about how this has become such a very toxic, that word being so overused so many times, but are being misused, I think, on some level. But this stuff is toxic, and it's not doing us any good. So, again, before I move on, please like, please subscribe, please, get notifications. I really love how you join me on my lives on Wednesday. It makes me so happy. It's such a breath of fresh air to be sort of connecting with a bunch of you who are also disagreeing with this. And you don't have to be in the community to disagree, as well as I think this opens up conversation. So I'm going to react to this first one here, and then I will, I don't even know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to react to it, to be honest with you. Because, I mean, it's just crazy. Is this happening? It is. It's actually happening.
Okay, let me check on that. Yeah.
So we were talking May 6, 8:45?
Yeah.
That works for me.
All right.
Do I need to sign anything?
No.
I'm just out of here. My comment about my client?
Yeah.
I just met her. She's really nice. She's really smart. She sounds like she's got the right idea about things. I really support what she's up to, and I think it's fabulous. How about that?
God, she's accused of, what is it, criminal trespass?
In the first degree, yes.
Is she innocent or guilty?
She's innocent, of course.
She's innocent, okay. Well, she's caught on video being arrested and protesting, and allegedly protesting. So I'm trying to get all sides. So
My client has pled not guilty. My name is Stephanie Mueller. I'm in the directory for the Washington State Bar Association. You could look me up.
Okay, Stephanie, thank you for your time. At this point, your client is being arraigned, though.
It's all just happened. Her hearing is over.
Got it.
It's done.
All right, do you know when her next court date is?
I do.
I'd like to maybe just keep tabs if they're...
I think that's a great idea.
Could you tell me when that is?
No.
Oh,
Take
okay.
care.
Wow.
Thank you, Stephanie.
Just wow. Seriously? That person who identifies as a woman, okay, fine, whatever. I'm a female who identifies as a male, right on. But what is that? And why, first off, would you show up to court dressed like that? Now, I'm going to say this. Do you think if a woman attorney showed up to court like that, people would be okay with it? I bet you they would not. And I never see any women attorneys show up to court like that. Now, that being said, I think there is a sort of dress code that is part of our system. And there's a reason for that. It's called respect. I know for a fact when I put on a suit and I put on a different outfit than if I showed up to court in this, or I showed up to court with a suit, different way people treat you, people react to you. It's a real thing. Whether you like it or not, it's part of playing the game. Now, that being said, what are you doing, lady? Mr. Whatever. What are you doing? You look insane, okay? You actually look insane. And I don't know why no one of your friends are telling you that. I really think that you dressed like that, in my opinion, in order to create controversy, because you want people to talk about you, because you need some kind of validation or people talking about you, or you might get off on it. Maybe that's what it is. I do not believe you are an actual trans woman. I believe you are a fetishist. I believe that you get off on showing your boobs and thinking that you're sexy and looking like, actually, your makeup is totally insane. Sorry, but it's totally insane. What? There's no way anybody's taking you seriously. Number 5, I guess. Number 5. What the heck? What do you think you're doing to help us move forward in this world? I mean, really? You think people are going to respect trans people when you show up to court like that? They're not. They're making fun of you. They're calling you out. You're not trans. That is a crossdresser or an AGP or a transvestite or somebody who's fetishizing being a woman. You know, this overabundance, this over idea of what a woman is, that's your idea of fetishy. Okay, so I'm calling all of you crossdressers, transvestites, AGP, whatever your thing is, because you need some kind of validation, or you literally get off on people seeing you this way. You got to stop. This is not helping any of us in any way, shape, or form. And I'm going to call you out, and many people in this community are going to call you out, because you're not trans. You're a crossdresser. Now, this second one that I have, that this person has been around for a while. We were talking about them maybe 2 or 1 year ago, but this video surfaced for me, and it sort of connects to this first one that I just reacted to. It's very similar to that. So it's that person from Canada who was the shop teacher who came dressed in gigantic boobs. But I thought this video was really great because we get to hear from the actual students from the school, which I had never heard from them before, which I think is really powerful to hear from the young people and how they are feeling about what's happening to them in the school system. So let's watch this, and then we'll talk about it.
This is a video captured by a student at Oakville Trafalgar High School showing a teacher instructing the class on how to use a saw. The teacher has been documented on several occasions with what people describe as very large prosthetic breasts with protruding nipples that are clearly seen through form-fitting clothes. The teacher's appearance has been the subject of reports from the New York Post and network news in the States. Students tell CHCH that this is a constant topic in class.
The entire school. Like, every single class that I'm in, the teacher is like the topic. Like, it's, yeah. I don't know, like,
and obviously the teachers have no say over it.
It's just, I'll be walking in the hallways and I'll see her walking around. It's kind of discomforting to be in a school environment with that.
The Halton District School Board says they're not taking any action against the teacher, saying they want to create a safe learning environment and, quote, ensure a safe and inclusive environment for all students, staff, and the community, regardless of their race, age, ability, sex, gender identity, gender expression, sexual orientation, ethnicity, religion, cultural observance, socioeconomic circumstances, or body type or size. Adding that, quote, gender identity and gender expression are protected grounds under the Ontario Human Rights Code, a statement that students say contradicts the school's own dress code that they have to follow.
Hold on. I want to just say something before I move to the rest of the part of this video. Wow. Seriously? That whole thing where it basically anyone can come to school dressed however they want because that's a human rights situation. Well, okay, then what if the students start showing up to school dressed like that? What if the students start showing? They just told you they actually have a dress code. They have to dress a certain way. Yet teachers can come dressed insane and they're covered under some kind of law that says that they have the right to come to school like that. What is happening? And this is so insane. Listen to these students.
ridiculous.
Why?
I think it violates the dress code completely, and it's completely inappropriate.
The thing is, in the dress code for HCSB, like, it says you need to wear opaque clothing. There are pictures even of the teacher where you can completely see her nipples, even the color of, like, you can see the color, you can see the shape.
Wow.
It's ridiculous.
Wow.
And it's very distracting for students.
It's not, like, a good thing for, like, 13-year-old, 14-year-old kids to look at and stuff, so.
I think teachers should have to wear a business casual outfit.
There you go. See, even the boys, it's inappropriate for 13 and 14-year-old boys to see nipples showing through. Duh! Everyone's complaining about pornography, and yet these kids are being subjected to teachers who are showing up with double D side boob with their nipples showing through. What is happening? How is that even part of a human rights? How is that person even able to get away with this under some weird law that people are just making up? Yet who cares about the students? And that's what I feel like. I feel like you all don't care about the young people. They are being subjected to this. They just literally told you, yuck, we don't want to see it. I don't want it. It's not fair. It's completely telling us that a teacher can show up like this, but we can't show up like that. Why are we not listening to the kids? Why are we letting this happen around young people? Why are we just pretending like this is okay and trans women are women? No, they're not. That is not a woman. That is a man who has a fetish, who's putting it in front of young people. And you think the rest of the world is going to be okay with somebody like me? I'm fighting for my rights as a transsexual to walk this world. Those people are doing something else. And I want you to see the disconnect between me and them. I would never, ever think about doing something like that. It's not even in my consciousness. That is so cross-dressy, fetishy, in your face, and clearly using the laws to get around it all. The laws that the trans activists made so that anyone can self-ID as a woman or a man. And that's the consequences to it all right there. Thanks so much for watching. Wow, 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 wow. Here we are. Cross-dressers have taken over the trans community. Fetishists have taken over the trans community. Nuh-uh-uh. We need to push back. Okay, I care about things. I care about everyone, and I care about how we live in this world, and I care about enough space for all of us. But that doesn't care about us. That cares only about itself. Have a beautiful day, my friends. Thanks so much for liking, subscribing, getting this out there to people. I do appreciate you so much. Have a beautiful day.